Climax Springs Weekly News Update, where we bring you the latest. As always, I'm Tyrus Butterfield.
And I'm Catherine McCullough.
Concerning the weather, we can expect scattered thunderstorms and a high of 74 on Saturday. On Sunday, expect sunny skies and a high of 64. But be careful, there is the potential for morning rain.
On Monday, skies should be sunny, same with Tuesday with a high of 74 and 64 respectively. On Wednesday, Thursday, and even Friday, clouds can be expected to fill up part of the sky with highs of 67, 65, and 67 again.
This season was one to remember for the junior high Cougars basketball teams, as they were bestowed the privilege of getting to travel to several schools to play, carving themselves out another very respectable season.
The girls had a record of 5 wins to 8 losses, and the boys had a record of 8 wins to 5 losses. The Lady Cougars softball team has also recently hung it up for the season. They played in their final game a fight to the finish, one might say, in districts, losing 24-25.
This year was indeed a tad disappointing. They finished the season with a record of 0 wins to 19 losses. Regardless of whether our Cougar athletics have gone well or not, there still isn't anyone else we would rather sport the iconic Cougar blue.
Now it's time for our weekly quote. Great men are forged in fire. It is the privilege of lesser men to light the flame. This is a quote spoken by John Hurt when he played the War Doctor in Doctor Who.
To put it simply, this quote explains how great men are created by the hardships they face. It subsequently explains that the lesser men, those who created the hardships for others, are the reason great men are forged, but in doing so, become the lesser of the two.
It speaks truth on how two halves of a coin can exist separately, and that one must exist for the other to exist. Without lesser men, greater men can't be forged. Without greater men, for the lesser men to envy, lesser men can't flourish.
On the 24th of September, the blood drive was taking place in the school's concession area. This year, we had more donors than last, completing Maddie Arnett's goal with 34 donors in total.
If you're thinking about giving blood in the future, you must have a form of identification, be at least 110 pounds, 17 years of age, or 16 years of age, and also have a parent's signature.
We will now shift into the upcoming events for the impending second quarter, many yet to be scheduled.
Among them, we have Homecoming, Red Ribbon Week, the Book Fair, Fire Safety Week, Pep Club, Veterans Day on the 11th of November, and after-school planning for seniors and juniors with Miss Nash. So prepare yourselves for the second half of this semester before we enter the busy holiday season.
Well, that's all the news we have for this week, including the quarterly recap. Thank you all for tuning in every week, and we hope you all have a great weekend.
Thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy, Climax Springs.